Newsflash. New Bordeaux needs a professional football team. Urgently, dear listener, our city needs the roar of the crowds on Sunday, the smell of hot dogs. New Bordeaux absolutely needs the added expense of a brand new stadium. One our city would foot the bill for, of course, along with all the traffic and congestion of the new stadium complex. Oh, and let's not forget the part where no team has been willing to offer us more than a 10-year contract. Y'all see where I'm going with this, don't you? Last year, the prospect of getting our own pro team sounded too good to be true. The mayor was promising us a new multi-use venue for pro ball games and events, both of which are features our city could absolutely use. But as the talks have gone on, it seems like the only people a new stadium would benefit are the mayor, the city council, and whatever team is able to suck a new Bordeaux into footing the bill for this awfully bad idea. And it is a bad idea. No one seems to know how many millions of dollars this thing is going to cost or where the money's going to come from. But I'll tell you, man, from you and me, dear listener, that's right, new taxes. We don't know where this thing would go, a negotiation process that's been as shadowy as it's been rushed. And we're talking about the big bore fantasies from a handful of city bureaucrats. If your memory goes back far enough, dear listener, that's how we ended up with Barron Saturday's Fun Park out in the harbor. It's an eyesore, and who knows what kind of criminal element it's attracting. Does it seem like Ramblin' Ray Papados trying to recapture the glory of their college football days? All right, I apologize. There's no need for me to talk about the mayor that way. But City Hall is chasing after a football team while the proposal to legalize gambling is just gathering dust. Oh, what's that? You hadn't heard about this? Well, I'm sure you haven't, with good reason. City Hall has worked hard to keep it on hush-hush. Late last year, the mayor's office blocked a proposal to allow gambling in New Bordeaux.
Oh, watch yourself around my files. I guess you were able to keep Burke sober long enough to get him on our side. Heard what you did to Richie Doucette. Glad you haven't lost your touch. I know this is personal for you, but you want to kill Sal and that dipshit son of his. You can... The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
but two.
Any word about how it's going in there?
How do you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Greco would just let us kill the post son bitch and get it over with.
Nah. Greco wants to show how tough he is. Beat on old Vito until we all respect him.
If only all it took was beating up on a washed-up carpetbagger.
What?
Spotted him, come on!
Fuckers coming for us!
Need to reload!
Run for cover! Your ass is up! He killed one of our boys!
Circle around him. Got you now, dipshit!
We got a score to settle now. Gotta hunker down.
We got ourselves a guest.
Our blood's going down! Cover me while I reload!
Grab some cover.
Got him! Get over here! Ah! Switching out ammo!
Must have run it. Where'd he go?
You want to check over there?
I wonder if he's over there.
Shouldn't have come here.
Take him down.
Hey, he's over here.
Hit him for...
Taking cover.
Any idea where he went? Where'd that fuck go?
Shots came from that away.
Maybe he's over here.
Fuck out of me. Well, Greco around.
This bar's dead.
No one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
Now you're done.
There you are.
Taking cover.
Just fucking die already!
That's him! Let's go!
Fuck, reloaded! Yeah!
This has gone on long enough!
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure did a number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano. Hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. He has a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.